Today, we're going to talk about 5 amazing benefits of using a 1031 exchange. Now, a 1031 exchange is a tax deferral tool that real estate investors use to build wealth, save on taxes, and expand their portfolio. This strategy is applicable to any investor that wants to sell an existing property and then trade up for higher cash flow or a better investment in a better area with a higher internal rate of return. Now, essentially, a 1031 exchange allows you to sell a piece of real estate, a real estate property, and then reinvest the funds in another property. Now, today I'm going to share 5 major benefits of using a 1031 exchange. Number 1, the tax benefits. By rolling one asset into another, you can defer the capital gains taxes on the sale of your rental property. This has the potential to save you thousands of dollars in capital gains taxes, and it allows you to upgrade by rolling this property into a better one. Number 2, let's talk about portfolio growth and diversification, because a 1031 exchange often allows an investor to take one high-value property and then buy multiple properties with higher returns. Let me give you an example. And I use California all the time as an example because very often we have investors that we work with at Morris Invest who have properties that they bought years ago in California, and they're just not good investments. They paid way too much money for them, and the cash flow that they're receiving from the tenants in those properties is very, very low. Therefore, the return on investment, the ROI, is very, very low. Well, what if they could take that $700, $800, $1 million worth of property and roll it into new construction properties in the best rental markets in the country? So they're taking something that's not doing very well at all, and instead of paying taxes on it when they sell it, they transfer it and they upgrade to a better asset or a group of assets. And again, as an example, we recently had a client that bought 10 new construction properties from our team. These are brand new construction properties, single family homes in the best rental markets in the country, in West Texas and other spots where we build our properties. And he sold off some underperforming properties in California. And now he's got cash flowing properties at a much higher rate of return. And he was able to sell, I think, 2 big properties in California, and now he owns 10 new construction properties with a much higher rate of internal rate of return. So just an amazing way to transfer and upgrade that portfolio. Number 3, upgrading undesirable assets. Like I just said, this strategy is a fantastic way for investors to transfer out of some of these overpriced properties, like my California example, or underperforming rental properties. Maybe, like the California example, they're just expensive. But what if you had properties that are just vacant, or you made a bad mistake and you invested in an area where all the jobs left the town and now the properties are vacant, no one wants to rent from you. Wouldn't you like to be in a better area? This is an opportunity to get out of those properties. Number 4, long game strategy. A 1031 exchange can be repeated over and over again, deferring taxes indefinitely. This is the great tool of the wealthy. Taking and buying properties, and instead of paying taxes to Uncle Sam, rinse and repeat and do a 1031 exchange over and over and over again, deferring the taxes indefinitely. And then, of course, being able to hand them down to your children. And that brings me to number 5 on my list, build legacy wealth. Upon your death, your heirs will inherit all of your assets tax-free. Think about that. You've now upgraded properties throughout your life, deferring the taxes all the way. Then you hand these properties now at the end of your life down to your family. And guess what? All of them are tax-free. So that deferring through the process never gets paid. The taxes never get paid, and they get handed down to your children. They tried to remove this benefit in some of the latest taxes during the Biden administration, and real estate investors make up a huge chunk of Congress, and they put the kibosh on it. So you can still do this, and this is still here, even with a democratically controlled Congress and a president of the United States. So this is going to continue to build legacy wealth. Upon your death, be able to hand it down. So these are just 5 amazing benefits of a 1031 exchange. At our company, Morris Invest, we have a 1031 exchange program where if you're looking to transfer out of an old property, we can help you into a brand new construction property. That's what our team does. Again, go to our website at morrisinvest.com. We'll have links below in the description if you're interested in learning more about that. And we'll see you next time, everyone.